What up? Good morning!
Cheating is wrong enough, but when Karen does it, they always manage to play the victim and go off the rails.
I knew it! I knew it! Are you seriously cheating on me with my dad?
From being exposed on a live stream to getting caught in a traffic stop, let's dive into moments when Karens were caught in the act. Number 1, engaged friend. This guy sees his girlfriend snuggled up with his friend on the couch. The look on her face when the lights flicker on and the guy zooms the camera into them says it all. Busted. You would think she would leap up and start apologizing, right? No, that's not what Karens do.
What up? Good morning!
Get out!
Wake up!
Instead, she pulls a classic narcissist move, telling him to leave his own house.
Act like you're sleeping. I'm playing a game. Look at... Who do you think this is going to?
And the friend? He is just lying there on the couch, pretending to be asleep. What was he thinking? He can avoid the chaos by choosing not to see it.
Play the same game. Hey, Brandon, wake up, brother.
Fucking leave.
You're not asleep. Wake.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
When he finally opens his eyes, he starts to hide his face, not ready to face reality.
Oh, call them. Call the cops. My name's on this house just like you.
Hide all you want, buddy, but the damage is done. And then, the cherry on top, she calls the cops on our victim here for being in his own home.
Face. I can't believe this. Tara, what you just did to me. I want you to remember this.
The audacity.
I'm not pussyfooting around.
Number 2, with a cop. This is a wild one. A guy comes home to find his wife with a cop, and this cop, he has the nerve to try and shake hands with the guy.
I'm not shaking your hand. Get out of here.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You know this is my wife, right?
Acting like everything's normal. The dude thinks he has some authority in the house as well, acting like he owns the place.
You've been with my child.
We'll let the cops show up and we'll let them.
Meanwhile, the wife looks worried that her little secret is out,
Okay.
but then she dares to ask her husband to leave. The guy, staying
Can't believe
remarkably
this.
calm, points out that his stuff is there.
So, why don't you tell me what the story is?
Where'd you go?
No, this is where my stuff is. I'd like him to go downstairs, actually.
So maybe the cop should be the one to go.
So you kicked me out so
This
you
is
can
not
find
your
another
house
guy?
anymore.
He catches his wife cheating and takes it like a champ. No yelling, no meltdown, just saying all the right things. But then the cheating Karen has the gall to tell him his behavior is unacceptable.
So how long have you guys been screwing or whatever you're doing? Dating?
Excuse me? You are breaking marriage vows, and he is the bad guy for reacting. That's just pathetic. Number 3, lawsuit. A millionaire from Florida, Scott Mitchell, claims his ex-fiancée, Mary Hunt, was never loyal and even stole millions of dollars worth of jewelry and other stuff from his home. The lawsuit kicked off after they called off the wedding. But Mary says it's all lies and that Scott was violent, even giving her a black eye. For her, it seemed to be the case-winning point, but Karen forgot that the millionaire had cameras all over the house, and it turns out that when he said he would sue her, she started hitting herself to make it look like he was abusive. Talk about a wild story. And it's not just her. Scott had his meltdown caught on camera. Well, when one party is Karen and the other is Ken, things are never as straightforward as they seem. Number 4, man got played. So let me give you the background first. This guy's been playing games, cheating on his girlfriend with not one, but multiple girls. And he didn't even tell them he was taken.
What are you nonsense? Is that you? You've been taking the cousin for the past year.
But the tables have turned. His girlfriend and one of his side pieces have become unlikely allies, and they're out for revenge.
You love to
As he's getting cozy with one of his conquests, his girlfriend bursts in, splashes water on his face, and the other girl joins in on the push fest.
friends.
Oh, she done that for
Friends. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, nothing.
The look on his face, busted. With a room full of girls, he's wronged. He's now the hesitant one, and for good reason. They're calling him out for his cheating ways, and look at his confused state.
2 years. We've been together on and off, Kelvin. Along with Kerry. 2 years. Along with Kerry.
Number 5. Pathetic dad. What is worse than finding out your girlfriend is cheating? Finding out she's cheating with your dad. This poor guy had a hunch
I knew it! I knew it! Are you seriously cheating on me with my dad?
his girl was seeing someone else, so he followed her, only to find her on a date with his father. Some girls cheat because they're tempted by good looks, but this girl...
You know, he lost all his money in the stock market. Tell him! Tell him!
She didn't find the old man attractive enough to go behind her boyfriend's back. The guy's probably right, and it's all about the money. If money's your priority, fine, but at least break up before you go for the low blow. Number 6. Married or not? Karen called the cops because her boyfriend wasn't letting her into the house. When the cops showed up, she tried to claim they were married by giving his last name, but the guy quickly corrected that. There is no marriage certificate here. She said she just wanted to grab her stuff, but he mentioned her stealing an expensive e-bike battery. Turns out the real reason she was locked out wasn't because of the missing battery. He caught her cheating with another guy. Classic Karen drama.
Because
Did you not give him the right information?
Well, yeah. Well, Thomas is, but it's not my maiden name. We're engaged to be married. I just want to make sure that he has the right information.
She then walks away and sits in the middle of the road, ignoring the cops' commands to return to the porch. The officers had enough and slapped the cuffs on her, throwing her in the back of the cop car. Her behavior only got wilder from there, kicking the car window, accusing the cops of being racist, and even claiming her boyfriend had a bomb in the house. It's like a Karen soap opera. Isn't this the best? She called the cops on her boyfriend and ended up getting arrested herself. Number 7. Take me back. The start of this next clip is enough to make you mad. This woman pulls her car onto her ex-boyfriend's lawn, not because of an emergency, but just to bang on his door and demand he take her back. She got dumped after being caught cheating, and now she's trying to win him back. With the most desperate tactics, from grabbing his hand to crying and begging on his porch. She thinks this will work. She should have thought of that before cheating.
I didn't do it. I ain't mean it.
If he meant so much to her. After a few minutes of her whining and the door being shut in her face, she realizes it's time to leave.
I'm not letting you be with nobody else. I'm not playing.
But something tells me she won't leave this guy alone anytime soon. Number 8. Poor bear. Long-distance relationships test your patience, but the reunion after being apart for so long is the glorious reward that makes it all worthwhile. And thinking just that this guy traveled 1,500 miles to surprise his girlfriend at the mall, dressed up as a bear. All the excitement drained when he found her wrapped up in another guy's arms. Ouch. He took off the bear mask, looking heartbroken, and walked away. His girlfriend ran after him, but it was too late. His heart had already been shattered into pieces. She tried to stop and hug him, but we all know this relationship is beyond repair now. Number 9. live stream. So, this streamer gets a couple to do a phone swap challenge.
Oh, no.
And it's already looking sketchy
Wait, why are you? Come on, bro. No, don't delete shit. Don't delete shit. Oh.
when the girl tries to delete something before handing over her phone. But the guy snatches it right out of her hand. No sneaky business allowed. Although the girl is all giggly, you can tell she's sweating bullets inside, knowing she's about to get busted. She can't even focus on the guy's phone in her hand because she is just too worried about what he's looking at. And then, boom! The guy's face says it all. He's found some spicy pics that weren't meant for him. He keeps digging and finds proof of her cheating. Fed up, he grabs his phone, hands hers back, and storms off camera. Clearly furious. Getting caught cheating live with thousands watching, that's a next-level embarrassment. Number 10. Bartender and bestman.
Nina, what's going on here? Tell me what's going on.
An absolute best man isn't just there for the wedding day. He's got your back for life. Just like this guy.
Like a husband to me. I don't blame you. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Who caught his best friend's wife, whose wedding he was the best at getting too comfortable with a dude who wasn't her husband. The wife doesn't look remorseful. Instead,
that's excellent. Well, you guys have a good night.
She seems ticked off that her night got ruined. And the bartender she was with? He starts recording too. Number 11. Pregnant wife. Being pregnant and catching your husband messing around with other girls like it's no big deal is just devastating. This girl caught her husband red-handed, literally, and she's not having it. She had someone record him and his mistress having lunch together at the mall, and then she shows up in front of them, demanding answers. But of course, he had none. So he tries to apologize, but she's not stopping, and he's got the nerve to say she's being too loud. Like, really? Your cheating was loud enough, buddy? And look at this girl eating all casually. Number 12. Best Friends Game.
Put a finger down, best friend edition. Okay.
It all started as a simple put your finger down game with 3 best friends in a car, but it quickly became an ambush for the girl in the back seat. The cheater looked like a deer in headlights when the girl in front revealed what the backseat girl had done.
Put a finger down if you my boyfriend last week in the back of his car.
Before she could deny it, the friend mentioned that her boyfriend had spilled the beans. The cheater's response? It's weird saying it wasn't her fault. I mean, girl, a sorry would have been a good start, right? Number 14. Line of work. This guy was a crew member on the infamous show Cheaters, catching cheaters in the act. But in one episode, the tables turned, and they ended up at his own home, where his wife was snuggling with another dude. The woman went from saying, "It's not what it looks like," to complaining about why he was even there instead of at work. The guy reminded her that catching cheaters is his job, and he was working then. She probably thought she would never get caught because her husband worked for the show, but karma has a funny way of catching up with everyone. Number 15. Chill. So, this guy comes home unexpectedly,
straight up caught you cheating on me, bro,
and finds his significant other with someone else. The woman is wrapped in nothing but a blanket, while the guy is frantically gathering his stuff, trying to make a quick exit. The woman keeps telling the guy to chill. Seriously? Who chills when they catch their girl cheating, and the other guy is right there? She wouldn't be so chill if the roles were reversed, right? Number 16. GPS tracking cheating. So, this girl's husband said he was at the office, but really, he was getting cozy with another girl.
Tell his ass come outside. I'm not trying to talk to you.
And his wife, she's no fool. She used a GPS tracker to catch him in the act.
Let's go. You done with him. Bitch, you ain't never have him to be done with him.
She shows up at the mistress's place, and the mistress is getting all defensive, trying to cover her tracks. But the wife is like,
is you serious? Let's go. You ain't coming with me.
nah, let the guy come out. And when he does, he's got the nerve to act like his wife is creating a scene for nothing. Like, dude, you got caught red-handed. Number 18. New Tinder.
What are you doing on Tinder?
One of the many talents that make a Karen is the ability to gaslight, and this woman was no exception. When her boyfriend found out she was on Tinder, her excuses were like a masterclass in denial. She was all, "How did you find my profile?"
He sent that to you?
And then tried to pass it off as an old account. But when he pointed out her brand new picture, she wanted to gaslight him into thinking he was overreacting. She was just talking to people, because Tinder is the latest hangout spot for friendly chats, not just a dating app.
Dating is one of them, but that's not what I'm using it for.
Number 19. True friend. In a world full of fake friendships, it's a blessing to have a true friend by your side. This guy's got one. He catches his girlfriend cheating, and he's furious, rightfully so. He confronts her, but his friend jumps in, acting as a shield between them. He's preventing his friend from losing control and doing something he might regret. The guy's trying to get answers, but his emotions are getting the better of him. He tries to launch at her, but his friend holds him back, keeping him in check. Meanwhile, she's got the nerve to just walk away, leaving the drama behind. Number 20. Business trip. How would you feel if you went to surprise your husband, but ended up getting a shocking surprise yourself? Like, imagine doing your job delivering food, but instead,
you're meant to be in London. This is the business trip.
You catch your boyfriend red-handed with another girl. That's what happened to this girl.
It's a joke, Adam.
She showed up at the place. She puts her bag down, and boom, the terrifying sight.
Adam, what's the shouting? I'm his missus, is what the shouting is. I'm his missus.
But that's not it. He has got the nerve to act like he doesn't know her. But that's not even the worst part.
Are you for real? We live together. We live together, and I've lived together for about 3 years now, and he told me that you were on a business trip, and I'm just me.
Now, he's treating her like she's just a food delivery girl or something. Please, don't be that shameful. Number 21. Car painted with love. Ah, enough of getting caught. Let's see this next level revenge. So this guy's driving around thinking he's cool, but really, he's just a cheater. And his girlfriend?
She lied about a bunch of shit. Like, she was just tripping. She mad because I ain't giving her no money and stuff like that. So she do stuff like that.
Or wife painted his car with cheater in bold letters. When the lady asked him about this, he was trying to come up with an excuse, but instead,
it's all right. You be all right. Don't. Huh? Yeah. Well, you better come check it out.
Where?
Right there. Right there. Yeah, you got a little one. That's yep.
Just struggling to form words. The woman filming is calling him out, listing all the words painted on his car: cheater, liar, and player.
Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, all right, all right. All right, all right. Have a good day, sir.
Damn, it's like that?
Yeah, all right.
Number 22. Camera. On face. Oh boy, this guy was out here playing games. He's on a date with another girl at the stadium. But when the stadium camera zooms in on them, expecting a romantic moment, he instantly tries to cover his tracks. But his mistress isn't buying it. She gets alert, hits him with her bag, and walks off, but she's not done yet. As he shrugs it off, she comes back for seconds and hits him again. Well, he deserved that. Number 23. Never have I ever. It all started with a game of Never Have I Ever. Or should we say...
had a one-night stand. Never have I ever kissed my boyfriend. Put your finger down then.
It was a trap set for the cheater girl sitting at the front. The first trap, but she didn't catch on, so the second one comes up, and now the girl is directly questioning her.
You literally kissed my boyfriend.
And look at that, I'm so innocent. Look on the cheater girl's face, please. So the girl asking the questions looks back at another girl to confirm the tea. And now she's just getting caught in her web of lies. So when she's getting questioned again, guess what she does? She turns off the camera because that's what cheaters do. They hide. Number 24. Playing with brother's wife.
In front of your daughter?
Bro code is one thing, but blood brothers, that's a whole different level of loyalty. You'd think they'd have an unspoken understanding. But then there's this guy, the ultimate brother failure.
You had sex with my wife, John? You had sex with your brother's wife? Yes?
He's not just clueless, that's too kind. He's got a PhD in betrayal. He intentionally crossed the line and slept with his brother's wife. And now look at this cheater's face, completely speechless, like he can't even. Meanwhile, this lady looks like she's had one too many, totally drunk and out of it. Number 25. Testing him. This guy walks into the room, proof in hand, with his friend filming the whole drama. He confronts his girl about those shady messages.
So, you didn't mean to hurt me?
And she straight up denies it. But then he shows her the messages on her phone and looks at that scared face. She's caught red-handed. But guess what? She now tries to spin it, saying she was just testing him. Testing him.
I was testing him.
Oh yeah? You were testing him.
Really? That's all you got, girl? He being irritated with her lies. Number 26. Disguised as a girl. This guy's got his hands all over some girl's back, checking out the view, when suddenly his girl comes out of nowhere like a ninja and grabs the hair of the person he's touching, pushing them with all her might. But then she realizes her epic fail. It's a guy, not a girl. Look at that sheepish look on her face and the embarrassed face of the victim. Number 27. Cheater, vibing to the situation. Oh boy, this is a recipe for disaster. This guy walks in on his girlfriend cheating with some half-naked dude.
Man, what you mean? Hey, I give you my heart!
And to make matters worse, the cheater guy is laughing like a maniac, enjoying the show.
Hey, real talk, get out, man. You trying to get aggressive with me? No, I'm about to keep that stupid.
The boyfriend confronts his girl, demanding answers, but the cheater guy just won't stop laughing, like he's found his new favorite TV show. The boyfriend tries to shut him up, but he just keeps on going, fueling the fire. The argument escalates, with the boyfriend trying to pull his girlfriend away, but the situation just gets more heated. And that's the end of our journey through the wild world of crazy Karens who betrayed their partners. Which one of these clips did you find the most shocking? Let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so you'll be notified each time we post a video just for you. Thank you for watching.